Did you hear this thing about the electricity meters?
Talk about it, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Here's the headline, right?
All right.
Prepaid electricity crisis.
Mm-hmm.
Municipalities need a plan of action as a meter update deadline approaches. Okay, now listen.
What do you mean?
So, okay, wait, I'll just remember something else. I'll get back to it. Okay. Date rollover problems have been an issue in the past. The year 2000 made a huge problem for anything with a computer system because of the way the date has changed.
Okay.
Because remember, like all things digital started in the 90s.
In the 90s, yeah.
Or in the 1900s.
Mm-hmm. And then they put a date to it to say.
Correct.
Right.
Now, when it came 2000, like nobody knew how to compensate for that now.
Okay.
For the year thing now, right? So, the date rollover is affecting prepaid meters in a slightly different way. When prepaid electricity meters were being designed, a system needed to be developed to make sure that the 20-digit electricity credit tokens that users entered into the meters were all unique, right?
Okay.
One of the ways that the tokens were made unique was to attach a section of the token to the minute that the token was bought. So in somewhere in that 20-digit number was the exact minute, time, date that you bought it, right?
All right.
We don't know which one, right?
All right.
This segment of the number is known as the token identifier, right?
Okay.
It also helps to track when it was bought, if it was already used, blah, 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 if there's any issues, right?
Yeah.
So the system worked well, but there's an issue as there will only be so many minutes that could be attached to a 20-digit number.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right? That users punch into their electricity meters. A total of 2 to the 24th power, I'm not going to do maths now, could be attached to a token that's over 16 million minutes.
Right.
If you count that forward from when the vending system started, which was the 1st of January 1993, you'll reach the 24th of November 2024. After which the system will no longer be operational.
Okay.
Now, this is an error affecting the system. The meters were designed with a set amount of minutes programmed into them. So, in order for the meters to still be functionable, they all need to be updated.
Yeah, it makes sense. Okay.
Now, readying the meters for this operation. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Dedicated task teams can be sent door to door to enter the tokens into the meters. So they're going to generate a token to do the update, right? So they can
do it like sensors. Yeah.
Or customers can be given a key number when they take their normal electricity purchase to enter into the meters themselves. The only problem is that customers are dependent on the authorities in control of the distribution.
Most customers.
Right?
Yeah.
Because ESCOM is responsible for 6.6 million meters and municipalities are responsible for 4 million. Right? So about 60% is ESCOM.
Yes.
And then you have the other vendors. So ESCOM announced that it's going to get going with the project soon. But so far, it's only rolled over 5,800 meters.
Okay, this was a trial, maybe.
Service delivery for you, right? ESCOM. and only in Gauteng.
Right.
Despite knowing about this for the past 10 years.
That's my question. How did they skip this? Because they should have done this probably 5 years ago. They
could have came up with a solution within a week, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if they started slowly 10 years ago, the problem would have been long gone.
Exactly.
2-3 years, the problem would have been gone. Bro.
Exactly my point. It's the service delivery, bro. That's the problem. Because they take things so light. Everything is light with them. So what's going to happen now if it's not updated? Your meter will stop working.
It will stop working. You can buy as much electricity as you want.
Maybe they want that.
Maybe.
Because they having issues with electricity anyway. So they're trying to minimize people who gonna have.
Or maybe ESCOM want all the other vendors to come back to them now.
Oh.
But they're not making it any easier for anybody.
Exactly.
By being so crap at what they do.
Because the people are suffering at the end of the day.
Exactly. As it is, bro. Load shedding. Right, which we talk about at length. And now, on top of being able to afford your electricity, you're not going to be able to even access it.
Yeah, exactly. It's bad. That's just bad.
Imagine the people that don't know about this. A lot of...
most people don't. I didn't know about this.
Do you have a prepaid one in your place?
We have it at home.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I had it at the previous flat that I was saying. And a lot of people that are not still have it.
Yeah.
And a lot of the rural areas have prepaid, right? It's a more manageable way of
electricity, and it's cheaper.
It's cheaper, right?
Mm-hmm.
If the word doesn't get out to them that they need to do this thing, which it's likely not going to,
so they're just gonna see they're
gonna spend the last $100 buying electricity. Come there, punch is not working.
It's just bad. That's just bad. This is great info, bro. But I didn't know. When did you get this?
News 24.
When?
Yesterday.
Damn. Why is it not like big news? Because this is actually big news, bro. It's supposed to be like, Oh yeah.
Municipalities that started early was Cape Town.
Obvious.
Cape Town is on the ball, bro.
No, Cape Town is not. Cape Town is where the white people live.
But this isn't practical. They say this isn't practically possible anymore for many municipalities who have not started with this project as yet. So the authorities that are starting a project now should separate the updates for the people bypassing their meters and people who are good paying customers.
And now, if ever people don't actually know about this, there's gonna be like riots and...
Oh, absolutely, bro. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
That's the first thing.
Hey.
Oh, there's people that bypass their meters, right?
Yes.
To kind of steal electricity.
Yeah.
So they're saying that they should weed out that problem first to like isolate those who are stealing power.
Yeah.
And then only start working on the ones who are regular paying customers.
When is that gonna happen?
You got people stealing from light poles,
bro,
electricity,
bro, and they think they're gonna wipe out people who are actually stealing from meters. They can't even fix load shedding right now.
They can, but they won't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
South Africa. I'm leaving. I'm going to Rwanda.
No, what happened to Tanzania?
Either or.
So I wanted to clarify something that we spoke about in episode 11, right?
All right. What was that?
And I think you started. Not really. You made this point.
Right. What was that?
Remember when we were talking about Mxit?
Right, yeah.
And we made a joke about how the hell South Africa will be able to come up with that thing.
Yeah.
Because we were trying to find who the makers
is.
Listen to this. Mxit originates in Stellenbosch, University Town, South Africa, in 1997.
Wow.
Herman Heines.
Okay, must be a white.
Established Swiss Group Technologies, focused primarily on the mobile telecommunications industry, developing software and providing team support to large telecommunicators.
Wow, that's nice to know.
South Africa.
That's very good to know.
I take it back, bro.
Take it back.
I take it back.
I did tell you. Told you.
But then what happened?
Maybe that company was probably sold. You know how those companies are.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
It's probably sold.
And now that I think about it, even when we used to go on the chat rooms and stuff, there were only South Africans there.
Yeah. The reason why I probably said it was a South African thing is because I've never heard any American or anyone talk about it.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's why I actually assumed it was.
Hey, kudos, bro. That thing was like the biggest thing.
It was before time.
Hey, bro, way before its
time. They probably sold to those big companies, and then
when did WhatsApp come out? I think after, isn't it?
After.
Way after. Bro.
Way after too. Like way after.
Wow.
Way after.
If they had the resources and the money to push that thing, even if it's not called Mxit anymore, but to push that technology, bro, we would have had social media a long time ago.
We had it.
I'm saying
because Mxit was social media, because we used to chat to people never even met.
And South Africa would have been on the map again, bro.
And how much money would it have?
Sure.
That would have been a big... I'm sure that guy is...
But then South Africans, you just need one American to come and say, I'll buy it for 1 billion.
That's what I'm saying. That's probably what's happened. Because maybe a guy was like, you know what? Maybe it was Mark Zuckerberg.
I'd like to know what exactly happened with the downfall.
We probably need to research and see, because it's interesting. The fact that it started here.
Bro, while I was editing the video, and I'm thinking, and it's like just crossed my mind. I said, okay, I just paused and I went and I Google searched it. I was blown away, bro. That a South African made Mxit. And
do you know that one of Elon's partners is actually also South African? That guy he also started these companies, software companies, whatever, but from Cape Town. Also white guy. He also started with him the PayPal, and that's why he started.
PayPal, yes.
One of his partners is also from South Africa. Maybe it's this guy, I don't know. Maybe. No.
It looks like all these things are coming from Cape Town, bro. How it's going? We need to live here, bro.
Because Cape Town has white people. It's always white people, bro.
Cape Town, Elon Musk, this guy.
Elon Musk from Joburg.
Charlize Theron.
Where I even go? What does she have to do with this?
I thought the list would be longer, bro.
Mike is from Joburg. That's not there.
Oh,
Elon Musk. What is this guy's name? He needs to be put on a map, though, bro. Mxit was huge.
Yeah.
Like, we need to really push hard. Maybe he's...
Herman Heines.
It has to be an Afrikaner.
Afrikaner too, bro. Herman Heines in 19... And yet, nobody knows his name, bro.
That's what I'm saying. His name needs to be, like, out there for real.
As South Africans, we should know, at least.
Make him trend. Hashtag Herman Heines.
Yeah. Hashtag Herman Heines.
Maybe we don't know of him. Who knows?
Bro.
But we would have known.
It was in our era.
Exactly.
So we would have known. If we don't know, nobody knows.
Yeah, we're like... And I don't think people are that interested to find out what happened. You know?
I'd definitely like to look more into that.
More into... Maybe the company was sold.
That's sad.
What's the name of the company?
Swiss Group Technologies.
And as black people or whatever, the minorities, we didn't get that info of those softwares and whatever. To even start a software company, where would you start?
We're like, no.
Let's start with getting a computer.
We already excluded ourselves from those kind of things. Exactly. Because we know it's never going to happen.
Exactly. But now we're more open to it.
Yeah.
You know, you can have... I've never even heard of a black-owned software company.
True.
I've never.
True.
Why? Why are we not inclined to those things? It's better. And those things are the actual money makers.
Hey.
Because most companies run on those businesses.
Software companies, cyber security.
Bro, those type of companies are the ones to go to. I'm actually even thinking of studying the software engineering. Because That's where life is actually going.
I'm telling you, bro. And it'll always be there.
Exactly. That's the type of thing it's always gonna be there because every other company run on those. You know, like writing codes and all of those things. That's the main goal right now. I mean, everything is being digital and everything.
But here it's shit hard, bro. Coding.
Because I hear it's an actual language. Yeah.
So it's like with anything, if you're trying to get into it because of the money, it might not work. But if you have a passion for that kind of thing, there you go.
That's my other problem, you know. But hey,
what are you passionate about, bro?
Music.
Oh yes,
you know this.
Yeah.
But hey, you know how it is. You have to live. I love music.
Have to keep the lights on.
Hey, that's the thing, you know. If it was up to me, for real, I'll be doing anything that has to do with music.
Yeah,
like creating. And you know what I've recently found out about myself is the fact that I actually don't. Okay, I love singing, but what I love the most is the creating part.
Okay,
like creating an actual sound.
Yeah.
You know, those type of things. That's what I actually like. It's what you call a producer. An actual producer. Like, think of a song and say, okay, can you play this? Can you play this? And find people who actually can play.
Yeah.
And then you create that. That's what I actually
You know what would be even better? If you could play it.
You know, most people who actually come up with songs, they don't know how to play. That's what I've actually noticed. They find people who actually play, and then they come up with these things but they don't know how to play them. And then they correct the person and say, no, not like that. I want it like this.
But you know how frustrating it is for a musician to be told that you're not doing it right from somebody who can't show you better.
I get that part. So you have to find people who are actually gonna be patient and
yeah.
As well.
And still learn at the same time.
Yeah,
bro.
I mean, you have to learn it.
Yeah, you can't always rely on
other because sometimes things come to you and then you just want to play them
immediately. Yeah. Otherwise, you lose it. Yeah.
Sometimes you even dream of songs.
Now maybe it's okay. We can just take a quick voice note of what we thought about.
Yeah.
But back in the day, bro, if you forgot it, you forgot it.
It's gone. Gone. I dreamed of this. I heard it in my dreams. Now you can't even wake up to say, okay, let me play this.
Yeah.
Or let me record this.
Yeah. So you have to have the means to put it down immediately.
Yeah.
When it comes to mind, yeah.
Alright, I think that's it. We can wrap it up.
That was a good episode, bro.
Wrap it up. Let's wrap it up.
That was a great episode.
Thank you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing.
Yep.
Episode 12 it is.
Stay tuned for the next episode. We got some fire content there as well.
And like we always say, don't forget to subscribe.
Hit the sharp, please.
The sharp button.
If you don't know when we post, it's fine. We will notify you if you hit the notification bell.
But we do post every
Friday
at
12 p.m.
Exactly.
Part 2 will be out on Tuesday.
Yeah, bro.
So you only have like 3 days without us. So you get an episode, you get part 1 on a Friday, you get like 3 days to like simmer in it, and then Tuesday, part 2.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
See you in the next episode.
Peace out.